Hi guys, this is PackRat556 here, and today I'm working on a simple home improvement project. What I'm going to do is build a rain barrel. The nice thing about having a rain barrel is it's a cost-free way for you to store water at your home. In this case, I'm going to create a rain barrel which uses a 55-gallon food-grade container to store the water. And that's 55 gallons of free water which I can use in normal times for watering plants in my yard, such as potted plants or gardening plants. Also, in stressful times, I can use it for any other purpose, such as drinking water, cooking, or cleaning. Again, the nice thing about the rain barrel is, other than the initial investment of the supplies to build it, or the barrel itself, it doesn't cost you anything to maintain it. It's simply just collecting the rainwater which pours off your roof. At my home, I have a small place where two peaks come together, and it causes the water to pour down in that particular area. So that's where I'm going to position my rain barrel, and that way I should be able to catch the water. Within a few minutes, this barrel would probably be full if we were having a decent rain shower. Obviously, this time of year, we get a pretty good amount of rain in my area, so this drum will probably be filled within a week. Basically, all you have to do is find a barrel that you can use, and the rest of the supplies you can pick up at Lowe's. What I bought was simply this plastic grate, which you can get in the department where they keep gutter supplies, or PVC supplies. Actually, they had this in that area. This was like $4.50, and this is an 8-inch round black grate. That's it. This will make a great place for the water to go into the barrel and keep leaves and other sediment out. I will also have to use a small piece of window screen to keep insects such as mosquitoes out of the water as well. I also purchased a few pieces of PVC supplies which I have used to create an on and off valve, and also the drain in which the water will come out of the barrel. I did use a threaded 90-degree elbow, that way I can connect my garden hose to this as well, and that way it'll make it easy to water plants on my lawn. I did purchase also a pack of number 10 washers, I believe it was, which I used to put inside of each part of the PVC pipe. And this is just simple 3/4 inch PVC pipe which I've used. I haven't glued this together yet. I will use the all-purpose PVC cement, but as of right now I haven't glued it because I wanted to be able to show how it was assembled, and that's basically it. And just to connect those pieces, I use simple 3/4 inch PVC pipe, which you can see here. All of this is very cheap. My total investment, I think I paid $7 for the barrel, about $4.50 for the grate, and probably, I don't know, $10 in supplies here at the most. So this is probably a $20 project. So definitely a very affordable project for you to create. If you bought a commercially made rain barrel, it will cost you $100 plus, and I've seen them as expensive as $200 and $250 for decorative ones. But I'm going to decorate this one in my own way, which I'll show you later. Anyhow, let's get started on the project, and then I'll show you step by step how I create this rain barrel. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, the first step I'm going to get started with on this rain barrel is to install the top grate, which is where the water actually enters the barrel. All I've done is taken a scratch awl, and I have traced the outline of this grate, so that all I'm going to do is basically use a jigsaw to cut out that circle. To get the jigsaw started, I'm going to put a 1-inch hole here so that I can get my blade into the barrel, and then I'm just going to take my time and cut that circle out so that the grate can actually fit down into the barrel. Alright, I'm going to complete this step, and then I'll come back and show you my results. Alright guys, well, you can see I've gone ahead and cut the top hole out for the grate, and just to show you, basically all this is it just fits down in there. And so now we've got the top opening for the water to enter our rain barrel. The next step will be to drill a 1-inch hole at the bottom so that we can install our valve to release the water. I'm going to go ahead and get started on that, and I'll show you my results. Okay guys, well, step 2 is complete. I had to basically I drilled a 1-inch hole in the bottom of the barrel, and then The hardest part was to get the threaded fitting to come from the inside out. I had to use a two-person method. One person stuck their finger down through that hole, and then I put the fitting up with a pair of chin locks, and then we were able to twist it and thread it through the actual barrel. And the fitting size and the hole that I drilled were perfect, so that way it actually threaded through the plastic with the threaded piece that I showed you before. At this point, all I'm going to do is use some silicone and go around the edge, really silicone it up well, and then screw it tight into place, and that way I know I have a good seal. I'm going to go ahead and complete that, and then I'll bring you back with me. Alright guys, well, I've gone ahead and gotten my valve in place so that I can actually release the water from my rain barrel, and also so that I can hook up a garden hose. That way I can apply water where needed. I just threaded the little piece through from the inside, and now I have my valve in place. I've gone ahead and caulked or siliconed around the base of it. That way I can make sure there's no leaking. And I did put washers on both sides of the barrel to help seal it as best I can. So now the next step is to let the caulk cure and dry out good. That way I can test it to make sure I have a good seal. Okay guys, I've gone ahead and put my rain barrel here up on the sawhorses, and you can see it's a bright blue color, which is going to stand out really bad in the landscape of my home. So what I'm going to do is actually practice my camouflaging skills a little bit, and to help me achieve this, I'm basically going to use the Krylon camouflage spray paint. You can get this at Walmart or most places like that. And this is a great paint to keep on hand. I normally keep several cans of it in my shop. You can use it for deer stands, you can use it for hunting equipment, anything you want to camouflage, your ATV, whatever. But I'm going to use it on this rain barrel, and this way I can practice my camouflage skills just a little bit, working on my finish. Last thing I did was several years ago, actually. I did a boat, duck boat, and actually painted the engine and outboard and the boat and everything. It looked really good. So I'm going to use this to camouflage the rain barrel a little bit so it doesn't stick out in the landscape of my home. So this is olive drab color. I have a khaki and also a dark brown. I'll start with the olive drab. You can get an idea how I'm doing that. Actually, I'm doing this real quick. I can take time and kind of make it look a little bit better. I'm going to finish the whole barrel up, and then I'll come back and show you after I'm finished. Stay tuned.